Alright, let's see if we're back here. Once again, I had a freaking Windows crash because I started recording. I don't know what's the deal. Open Broadcaster had an update when I went to play it today, and we're back. Looks like we're good. Let's grab the link here and post it into the chat so that people can rejoin. Boom. Alright, I am almost 3 beers in. I've got like 2 sips left on this one. And it's showing. Okay. I forgot to check that IP address. Let me check it out. Give me chords. I will do chords. Let me see if I can find that IP address. Or not IP address, what the fuck am I talking about? Coordinates. Yes. Dr. Zombie needs coordinates. Let's find them for me. Yes. See if I can figure it out here quietly. Ah, there we go. Negative 54k, so I've got actually quite a distance to go, but let's give it a try anyway, and head all the way out there. Oh, sorry about that sort of almost dead air. Let's see, so negative 54 would be 6,000. We can do it. That's not going to take too much time. We're going to go and make it happen. Yes. So, ooh, torch. And a portal. Well, I mean, come on. It's here, so I kind of have to do it. Let's be honest. That's the way it works. Do I use an ender chest? Yes, I have one. I have stuff in one. Boop. Alright, looks like we're in a cave with some sand. A lot of sand. Oh, water. Okay, that would be the reason for the sand. And a bit of a loop around here. A well-torched up loop, but a loop done the same. So, let's see about going to the surface. Looks like we're in the middle of a goddamn ocean, and that would be because there are oceans everywhere, and I hate them, and they hate me back. So that's why it looks like we are in the middle of one for this particular portal. I can't go that way. That's not going to work. I better go right up the middle here, through the portal, and up toward the sky. Yeah, looks like an ocean to me. I think I can get to the top without drowning because I've got gear that's helping me with that. Onto this little tiny platform, which has nothing on it. And there's a burned island over there, so let's check out the burned island after we leave a little note. Where are we at? Negative 15k, almost. Within the ballpark. So let's type it out. I'm going to need to build more signs soon. I've been finding so many little places to leave my mark. Alright, hop it. And head on over. Whoa, shit, almost spilled my beer. That would have... I hit E! I hit E, I'm drowning! It's happening! Yay! Man, that was almost 2 disasters. All because of alcohol. Man's best friend. Oh, Christ. So I was I was talking about board games and card games earlier because I'm going to have some friends over on Sunday to play some. And I talked about getting some Kickstarters, and I only mentioned one, which was two Rooms and a Boom. The other one I got was Exploding Kittens. And if you don't know what Exploding Kittens is, then you probably aren't familiar with Kickstarter or the Oatmeal or, well, card games in general. Turkleton! And Mrs. Turkleton. Yes, so this is from May 2014. Looks like a fairly decent stash. Nothing particularly impressive, although I could snag the leather for books. I won't, though. I'm a good person. I will take your torches. Consider it a donation. You stare into the eye of the beast long enough and you become the beast. Thanks for watching the stream, Link. That's no stream. Alright. This is it. This is just a little island. Sorry I've given away your secret hideout base. I have to go and head back into the water and continue on the nether highway toward where I'm going, which is, well, let's be honest, it's a fairly well-known location that's been griefed. Once I get there, of course, I'll probably have revealed the chords. And what it used to be called, but hopefully I'll get there soon. Maybe another half hour and walking and exploring as I've been doing. But we've been making some seriously good progress, so I'm pretty optimistic that we'll get there within time tonight. And then probably end the stream and continue with the YouTube series as far as going back towards 0-0. But let's hop through the portal and do it! So the second, Exploding Kittens. I only barely touched on it, but right now I'm opening a Mike's Hard Lemonade. This is the last of the Mikes. It's a classic. And then, of course, all I've got left is the IPA, so I'm going to run out of drinking pretty soon. Yes, this is the correct direction. Sadly, I don't have anything more. I may have some wine. If I'm still going and the drinks are dry, I will pour myself a glass of wine. Normally, I wouldn't be so wah-wah about wine, but the only wine I've got is, I think it's Riesling, actually. And it belongs mostly to my wife, because I'm not a fan of Riesling. I prefer sweeter wines. Well, there you have it. So yeah, the IPA, I'll drink that, and hope that you guys respect me for that sacrifice that I'm making for this. Some chat. Take whatever you want. What am I hoping to find at 0-0? I'm hoping to find 0-0. I'm hoping to go back to spawn. I kind of mentioned this in a recording that I'm not sure that's been posted yet, so I'll talk about it here. I'm going back home to 0-0 because that is where the action is. That is where the culture of 2B2T is at its, and I put this in quotations, finest. I want to see what people have done, what buildings they've made, what buildings they've blown up. I want to see signs. I want to see ruins. I played 2B2T for a long time, showing people how they could get away from spawn and survive in the wilderness and hide themselves. But now I just want to see what they've built. This server has years of history, and this far out, I only see a little bit of it. So right now I'm heading to a place that was a large community fortress that people stayed at, a team. So I'm hoping that even though I know it's been griefed, I know it's been blown up, I'm hoping there's something culturally left that we can look at. And I think that'll be pretty interesting. Everybody always wants to see porn, but let's face it, 2B2T porn is typically horse vagina. That's no secret. So South Canal is near 0-0. I'll see what I can do to get there. Oh yeah. Mostly the same crew. People don't cycle in and out of 2B2T very quickly. And if they don't know, you know, I mean, it's Friday, so some people aren't going to be there. But if they don't know that they're being recorded, they won't show up. So, you know, no horse vagina. Well, I appreciate it. Also, I probably won't click the link, but you can certainly post it for the next person. I mean, let's face it, it's the internet. If you don't know how to get to porn, then you don't belong here. It's everywhere. It's accidental. you're not even looking for it and it bumps into you. You got to do a research paper about beavers and you're going to see some porn. So Exploding Kittens is good. It is very simple. If you are a strategy gamer, if you are into games for the sake of games, then you're probably going to find Exploding Kittens to be too light. But as a dad with a 5-year-old son, I appreciate the game because it's fun enough that I can get some interest out of it, and my son can understand it. Which, if you're not a parent, you don't understand how fucking important that is. Because if you have to play Chutes and Ladders 100 times, you will frickin' hate Chutes and Ladders, and you'll probably hate the person who asks you to play Chutes and Ladders. But if you can play something that's actually interesting and fun, then it makes quality time with your kids that much easier and that much better. And let's face it, I don't remember playing Chutes and Ladders as a kid. I don't remember playing crummy kid games as a kid. But I do remember my dad playing Hero Quest with me, and how fun it was to control a group of 4 adventurers going into a dungeon, facing monsters, killing monsters. And so I went out and I bought it off eBay for my son. And it's a blast, you know, to have that nostalgia and to have that excitement with your Candyland. Candyland is terrible. And believe me, Raymond likes to play Candyland. So does Alex. It's the worst. It's worse than a roll and move. But playing a game that is genuinely fun for adults as well as kids means a lot. And the kids feel it. Your kid knows when you're having fun too. And so it's, you know, it's important. I'm skipping over these little side hallways. I don't even know if I'm missing out on some cool shit by not doing it. But I'm beelining, man. Oh man, I'm covering ground. I'm hauling ass through the nether. What do I need to be? Let's see. I said -6, right? -6 would be 54. Yeah, that's about right. If I'm here long enough, drinking as much as I am, you're going to get more quotes out of me that are worthy of green text. Oh, shit. So that was exciting. Exploding Kittens, 2 thumbs up. 2 Rooms and a Boom, haven't played it yet, but the internet is abuzz with that game. I'm also looking forward to getting a game called Spyfall. I don't think that's a Kickstarter. If it was, I missed it. I don't have the money for Kickstarter anymore, let's be honest. I barely have the money for food with 3 kids. But Spyfall is supposed to be really funny to play. I like party games because they're easy to introduce. Everybody likes them. You can take your least nerdy friend and be like, listen, we're going to play a game where everybody in the room knows where we're at except one person, and that person has to try to pretend he knows where we're at long enough to actually figure it out, and the rest of us are going to be vague as fuck. You could take that to the bank. Anybody who's got at least one fun bone in their body is going to understand and respect and enjoy that. So Spyfall, I'm hoping to get that. It's going to be a while because I don't really have the time or money yes, to invest in that. XP! There's a dot of XP floating around this fucking nether tunnel. Well, we're more than halfway there. We just got to get to -6 and find a portal. So yeah, I'm excited to try 2 Rooms and a Boom. I just got to get 6 guys together. My wife is, of course, excited to try it as well, so really I only need 4 additional people. I could talk about that game, because I bet a lot of you don't know what it is. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta check this out later. This is at -4 exactly. I will check that out. I will be back. I'll be back to that thing right there. That looks like it could be very interesting. Of course, all the redstone's been pulled out, so I'll just have to walk it instead of ride it, but I'll be riding dirty. Kill me. Drink more. That's the answer.